Hello everyone, and welcome to another game night. Let's see, I see Suki and Sassy and Barb and Allie and Allie. It's great to see you guys here. Thank you for joining in for our little live stream game night tonight. How is everybody doing? I just got my HVAC fixed today. I've been without heat for 2.5 days, which is really what you want, you know, in January in up north. So that's a thing that happened. Oh, hey, Skip. Skip, who does not have problems with heat because she lives in the south and loves to rub it in every second she gets. So I thought we'd start tonight with a little game called Trivia Murder Party. For those who are unfamiliar, it is not nearly as scary or gory, or it's a very, I'd say, a much more family-friendly game than it looks by first appearances. It's just a theme to go with the idea of playing trivia, and the trivia does not relate to anything spooky or scary or horror related. and it might be a little bit spooky to like young kids. It's I'd have a little bit of caution having like young kids watching, but it should be pretty appropriate for the whole family. For those who have not played Jackbox style games before, which of course this is, ideally if you would like to play, you would be watching the stream, which is what you're seeing right now on YouTube, on a larger screen like a computer or smart TV, tablet, and then you'll be using your phone sort of as what I would say is your controller. It's how you would input the information and make decisions and do things to actively participate in the game. So I'm going to give everyone just a second to sort of get situated, grab your phone, go on over to, I'm going to type it into the chat here. You want to go to jackbox.tv and follow the prompts, and you will be able to be an active participant in our games tonight. Nikki! I'm so glad to see you, Nikki. I know you were having some technical problems last time. Well, I seem to have lost my ability to pin the chat, so you guys are just going to have to read for the time being. But the address is jackbox.tv, and in a moment I'm going to have a room code for you to enter to basically join our server, is really what it is for those who are more technically inclined. So let's go ahead and get a room started. Well, last time we tried to do this, if you all remember, Sassy signed in with lightning speed and ran away with the code. And so I tried to hide the code. Oh, here we go. Unhide. Let me go in first until I get more familiar with this, please. All right. You know I love you, Sassy. That was actually really, really funny to she logged in, she ended up being the host, and before I knew it, we were off and running with like 2 people. So we can have up to 8 people in this particular game, and anyone who wants to join after those 8 spots are filled becomes part of the audience, and the audience can also participate and even win. You know, of course, there's no prizes here, and as they say, the points don't matter. So it's all just for fun. The reason I started hosting this was just to be able to have a chill, you know, put your feet up and do something fun and hang out with people in the community kind of evening. Skip, yes, my technical expertise is vastly overrated. Or overestimated, I should say. It's still all very new to me in terms of streaming and that sort of thing, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. I definitely love hanging out with you guys and playing these games. So it's something I look forward to, you know, gaining some momentum and being something we do in the future. So let's see. We'll see if we get our 8th person. We'll give it just another minute. We can play with less than 8. I just know that people don't always tune in right at the beginning of the stream. Want to give them a chance to jump in if they'd like to. And in a few more seconds, we will get started. All right, we've got 8 people. Anyone else I will put in the chat the room code. And anyone who joins from here on out will be absolutely welcome to participate as an audience member. Just give me 1 second here. There we go. Oh, Allie, don't get me started on internet and the things I've had to do with Xfinity in the past week. Crazy. Crazy. Complete craziness. Of all the things I never thought I'd spend 2.5 hours on the phone with. Okay. Well, we've got our spots filled. We've got one person in the audience, and we're going to go ahead and get started. One of these days, I'm going to have a nice multi-monitor setup. So when I say things like, let's get started, it'll just go magically.
Building's history know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations until close. In unrelated news, the trivia murder party killer is still on the loose. Up next, death and destruction.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. That glowing review in Real Hotels magazine was a fake, luring you here to fight for your life. Only one of you will survive, and I hope that one survivor will keep us in mind for their future vacation needs. Okay, first question. Where's the god Zeus in the birth order among his siblings? Use your device to answer the question. That means you weirdos in the audience, too.
Yep, guys, there is a little bit of latency.
Almost
I'm
up.
going to try and fix that as we go. So just be looking at your device and be ready to answer kind of quick. I will see what I can do about that.
And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, follow me. Welcome to room 105. Heads! You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. Someone needs to pick which slots are death zones. Hey, you! Pick the landing slots that kill.
I do not remember a whole lot of my Greek mythology.
Hurry along! Okay! Let the games begin! Pick a spot to drop from. I'm sure everything will work out for you. It's like you don't know if they're going right or left, but you know they're going down.
Oh no.
Oh good! The death zones work.
Oh, Skip, we barely knew ye. But you could always come back.
Don't worry. The end of your life isn't the end of your participation. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Oh, also, there's an audience in the game. If they survive, you die. If you're not ready now, you can join the audience whenever. It's like super low pressure. Let's try another one. Who's a somnambulist?
Oh, I think I know this one. I think there's a G1 reference in there somewhere.
Almost out of time. Who picked this? One of you is still alive. I want to show you something. Salutations! Welcome back to the killing room. I'm going to give you a chance to password protect your life. Enter a real 4-letter word with your device. Make it hard to guess. If your password gets cracked, you die.
Oh, Skip, you can still participate as a ghost. And you can actually still win.
Now everyone else will try to crack the password. As a team, guess the password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot. If anyone figures out the password before time runs out, I will reward you all. This is a team effort, so share clues out loud with each other.
Oh.
What's the opposite of a firewall?
Oh,
because
no.
that's you.
I've never seen anyone guess before. Well, guess correctly, that is.
You'd think ghosts would just fall through the bottom of an elevator when it goes up, but I guess ghost rules don't make any sense. Let's keep moving. Because he always wears a long scarf, which Doctor Who doctor is kind of asking to be strangled?
No idea on this one. I have never seen Doctor Who.
Time's running out. Who picked this? Come with me. We're gonna play Quiplash. The game will send a funny writing prompt to your devices. Type in the funniest answer you can think of and hit send. The timer for this one's a little longer, mostly as a way of torturing anyone that's watching. Let's see them.
The one thing that always gets me out of a jam that I wish I had right now.
All right, everyone else, vote for the answer you like the best. The player who wrote the answer with the fewest votes dies. Last, let's see the votes.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we have a loser.
Woot. Definitely is still trying to troubleshoot the latency while playing the game. It's not going so well.
We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Which of the following states of matter has the most tightly packed particles?
I think our screen may have changed.
Almost out of time. Who picked
Is it back?
this? It's time.
Hello,
It's the
Stella.
classic game, Chalices.
Welcome to me
I've given
troubleshooting.
each safe player a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. Drinking from a cup with a poison pellet. Delish! Now let's see what you drink.
Are you guys still seeing the game on your
This
screens?
is why I love this game. Sometimes people get poisoned.
Stella, I am troubleshooting everything, everywhere, all at once. Okay. Thank you, Daisy.
Let's try another one. If I'm gonna make this hotel thing work, I need to keep better track of my spending. What am I paying my horologist for?
Yay for guessing.
Time's gonna stop. Who picked this? Time for consequences. This is my tattoo parlor. It's time for me to get some ink like a real bad boy. Give me a new tattoo by drawing on your device.
Man, Sassy and I did awesome at this last time. Hey, Hopper. I had attempted to pin the code and my phone is having some catastrophic issues at the moment. The room code is QCLM.
We're in that moment where the tattooing is done, but the
And I'll
regret
put that
hasn't
back
set
in
in
chat
yet.
for you guys.
Now vote for your favorite tat. The artist with the fewest votes will die. Vote already. What did we decide? No one likes ties. I'll just pick. Well, at least tattoos aren't permanent. What? They are? My only consolation is punishment.
Welcome to being a ghost with the rest of us. Except Nikki and Nano. But most of us anyway.
Let's keep moving. According to runtime, which of these hotels would you be in the longest?
I thought it was Hotel California. Is that the one where you can check out but you can never leave?
Time's running out.
Oh gosh, I gotta pick something.
Who picked this? Only a
Okay, I
ghost got it
super
wrong.
take issue with this
Ah,
question because
crap.
it should have been Hotel California.
Let's try another one. If you hit the dead center on a dartboard, how many points is it worth?
Anybody ever actually played darts? Like, not just pretended to play darts, but like, you actually know what you're doing play darts?
Almost out of time. Who picked this? Everyone again? You all need to be taught a lesson.
Yeah, I've never played real darts. I don't have great luck
Congrats!
with hazardous
All of you are entered in my scratch ticket
games.
giveaway. Scratch and find $3 to live. If you keep scratching, I'll give you cash for every $sign you find. But if you scratch off even one skull, you die. Get to scratching.
Like, I'm sure I could hit, like, the sign of a barn, Stella, with a dart, and that's probably about as successful as I'd
Wouldn't
be.
it feel good to scratch some more spots? We know what a losing ticket means. Oops, didn't mean to kill all of you, but I still need one alive player, so... See, having the most money is good for something. The time has come. Congrats on making it here alive. But can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Dungeons and Dragons abilities. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit.
I know some of you are going to know this.
Time is almost up. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for each correct answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping. Oh wait, did you think it was going to be just you? Aw, that's cute. If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And they get a third chance to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Yogurt brands.
Phobia? Some scary yogurt.
Those ghosts are closing in on ya. Marie Kondo's rules of tidying.
Hopper, you can join as an audience member, so you're sort of on a team with the audience right now. And we will be starting a new game right after this,
Uh-oh, here comes
where
trouble.
you can join in as one of the players.
Here comes the darkness. The Greek muses. Time is almost up. You can't outrun that ghost forever. Geologic time periods.
And as an audience member, you can still win.
Adult Swim cartoons. A lot of lucky guesses.
A lot of us watched Adult Swim in our high school and college years.
The tables have turned.
I know I did.
People who have walked on the moon.
Skip,
Time
there
is
is a
almost up.
slight latency. I have it on the lowest possible setting, but I would expect there to be some latency issues from time to time just based on the capability of the software.
Another life
So
force
keep an eye
swap.
on your device that you're using to type in your answers.
Baseball pitches.
Oh,
Time
Nano
to make
takes the
friends
lead.
with the darkness. Not so fast, audience. If you want to break through that barrier, you'll need more than 75% on this question. And if you're still alive and want to break through, you have to get all 3 answer choices right.
Whoops.
Animals in Animal Farm. You have to get all the right answers to escape.
Skip, I ask myself that literally every single day. Oh, did I win? Oh, that's cool. I was trying to... Well, I'm logged into the wrong YouTube account, for one thing, which would explain a whole lot. So, give me just 1 second to see if I can switch out. I knew something wasn't right. Give me just a second, guys. Having a little bit of technical things happening on my end here. Which is to be expected, of course. But regardless, it's going to take me a moment to troubleshoot. So this would be a great opportunity to grab a snack, you know, visit the restroom, go do something random just for a minute. This should not take very long at all. Let's see. Alright, we'll go back to the main screen. I'll get a new room going. And so we can at least have people fill up the room. On your browsing device, you will need to go back to or refresh jackbox.tv because we will be starting a brand new game. So as I continue to... I know what I need to do, it's just very difficult to do all these things all at the same time. Let me log in first. Please. Alright, and if you just played in the previous round, it's nice to let other people who haven't gotten a chance to play yet for them to log in and participate. So let's give just a little bit of time for those who have not yet been able to play as a player to become a player, and then we'll wait a little bit, and then I'll say, okay, anybody come in. And I will get the code in the chat for you guys so you can see it easily. See, look at me on the right YouTube account, pinning my comments. Okay. Okay, Hopper, I know you wanted to... There you are. Just as I said that, magically appeared. We'll give just a few more seconds for any newcomers or anyone who was in the audience last time to join as a player. And Allie, I hope your internet behaves so that you're able to participate as a player, but I know that can really... Okay, there you are. I know that I was going to say is that can really vary depending on your device, your internet speed, your provider, all of those things. You know, given how many different variables go into something like cooperative online gaming, it's pretty cool, you know, how streamlined it is now. You know, Allie and I used to play MMOs, or massive multiplayer online games, back in high school, which, to date us a little bit, would be 2003, 2004, I want to say. And it was a process. There was nothing that was this easily accessible and available. So I think that's pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead and have anybody hop in now. And if you don't get one of the 8 spots, then you will be in the audience. Hopper, I love this game too. I really love trivia. And to have a way to like play trivia with my friends like instantaneously, I thought was the coolest thing ever. So I am happy to be playing it with you guys. Alright, we'll give that just a few more seconds. A couple people seem to have stepped away for a second. And then we will begin. For those of you who are familiar with the other Jackbox games, I only have the starter pack at the moment. I'd be happy to acquire any that you would recommend. But the other ones I have available for us tonight are Quiplash and TKO. And we can do a little poll after this round, see if you guys want to keep going with trivia or if we want to try something different. So let me know in the chat what your preferences are as far as Jackbox games if you've played them before. And if you haven't, no worries. They're all very beginner, user-friendly, and they're all really fun. Just curious if anyone has any preferences for where we go after this one. Alright, looks like we are all here. And we're gonna go ahead and start.
The local residents familiar with the abandoned building's history know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations until closing. In unrelated news, the trivia murder party killer is still on the loose.
Yeah, Barb, I don't think this pack has a number. I think this is just called the starter pack. That was a little loud in my ear. If you have any
This is your
particular
wake-up
packs
call.
that you
Prepare to die.
or particular games that you recommend, let me know.
Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Your free weekend getaway was a trap, luring you into a game of life or death. Only one of you will survive. Also, someone took a number 2 in the pool, and I am not happy about having to clean that up. Alright, first question. Where do I keep more than half my bones? Use your device to answer the question.
That's a tricky one.
Time's almost
Oh
up.
gosh, I feel like that's not right.
And the correct answer is... Who got the question right?
Nope. You know,
The
people
rest of
talk
you,
all the time about
follow
all the
me.
bones in your ears. Maybe there's not that many? Do they not
Welcome
count?
to the killing room. Hopefully you can defend yourself from ESP. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. And I do mean anyone.
There's only 8, right? So I think our chances are, not great.
Answer time is coming to an end. Now, let's see if there are any matches. You got read like a book.
Oh, Skip! No! Skip and I were both thinking of the celery.
We're not done with you yet. Remember, dead players are still players, just more see-through. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Oh, by the way, the audience is a player now and can win the whole frickin' game. Hot tip, you can join the audience at any time. Let's keep moving. How many eggs does an American alligator lay at once? Time's running out. Who picked this? One of you is still alive. Come with me. Welcome to room 237. Ah, the lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say as you can. Everyone else will be typing too. And if anyone does a better job than you, you die. And the letter begins now. Dear person who is behind me in line at the coffee shop, I am sorry you knew what you wanted, but were frustrated that I was taking a minute to decide. Some of us prefer to live in the moment. Now you will die in a moment. Look out your window. Time's up. And here's how you did. But did anyone do better than you? You were not the best.
Oh, close.
What is this garbage? I've seen Reddit threads that make more sense than this. When I was a kid, this elevator was operated by a kindly old man named Stan. Great guy. Almost makes me wish I didn't push him down that empty shaft. Let's try another one. What color is St. James Place on a standard Monopoly board?
Guys, unfortunately, there's not
Time's almost
a
up.
whole lot I can do about the latency. That is really a YouTube issue that tends to happen
picked
sometimes.
This.
My best advice is just to keep an eye on your
Only a
device
ghost
for
got
when a
it
question
wrong.
pops up
I'll have to kill my writers.
to make sure you have the most time possible
Let's
to
keep
answer it.
moving. What font is used on Cards Against Humanity cards? Almost out of time. Who picked this? It's time. We're going to play with mirrors. The ghost of my Aunt Mildred loves to write words on mirrors. She has her own consistent handwriting. Now, Aunt Mildred is going to write a different word, but so will all the safe players. Draw a word on the mirror to camouflage Aunt Mildred's. Go ahead and start writing. Pay attention to the words as they appear and try to spot my auntie. So many convincing words to choose from. Now, type the word that Aunt Mildred wrote, or you die. Enter the right word now, or you die. Would the real Aunt Mildred please stand up? Aunt Mildred would, never say that. Let me show you what's behind the looking glass. You're all dead already? What the heck, guys? That's strange. I could have sworn you messed up big time and died before getting to the final round, but I guess I imagined the whole thing? I'll pay closer attention from now on. It's time for the next question. How much of a chicken's egg weight is because of the shell?
Yep, it's not a perfect technology, so we sort of just have to do it the best we can.
Time's almost up.
The stream, that is, not chickens. Chickens are
Who
fine.
picked this? Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Good news, it's math.
Well, I'm
Do as
done.
much math as you can before time runs out. Everyone else will
Oh,
be playing
dear.
along. If one of them does better than you, it's punishment time. Let's go. Nothing more fun than watching someone do basic math. Only time for one or two more bits of math. I guess you're not quite good enough at math.
Ooh, Skip and I are equally mediocre at math.
You just can't stay alive, and I can't keep bringing you back. So, it's over.
Oh, well then. Okay, well congratulations Moon Dancer on technically winning, even though we all kind of died. So, here's the question, guys. Would you like to do another round of trivia, or would you like to play Quiplash or TKO? I will go back to the game menu and show you a little bit of which those games are. And you can let me know. Hey Aaron, good to see you. So TKO is a game about drawing and having slogans matched up with those drawings. And so it's kind of a mix and match voting battle, and we all do the art on our devices, which is, it leads to interesting results, is what I'll say. I'm actually going to post a picture after this stream in my streaming Facebook group because Allie in the chat here sent me a lovely keychain for Christmas with one of our very accidental TKO entries. Because what's kind of cool about this game is that if for whatever reason you wanted to, you can literally buy your shirt after the game. And that doesn't support me, that doesn't support YouTube or anything. That's all Jackbox's thing, but it is an option. And yeah, Skip, I have to show you, it was the quote-unquote pumpkin, and you all will see what I mean once I post that. So there's TKO, and there is Quiplash, which is the same kind of idea, except there are prompts, and you give answers to those prompts. And they get mixed together in a way that you really kind of don't expect, and it can be really funny. I think I posted some screen caps of that in my group and on the trading post. And it goes all kinds of funny ways. Hopper, you draw either using a stylus on your device, or you can use just your finger. And if you do that, don't be like me and press submit too soon, because you end up with a less than desirable result. So, let's see, we have one for Quiplash, two for Quiplash, had to scroll back up, TKO. Nikki, I have done TKO with my mouse too. And yeah, that I would agree, it's interesting. Okay, I'm seeing more Quiplash. So why don't we go ahead and start that up, and after we'll see if we have time for a round of TKO, and if we don't, we'll do it next time. But let's get started with this one. Look what I remembered to do this time. I am going to do a poll in my little gaming Facebook group as to whether or not you guys would like to have family-friendly settings on or not. I aim for kind of a family-friendly stream just because so many of us have little ones, but I would be fine with either. Since it took me by surprise last time, I'm gonna go ahead and do it family-friendly this time to begin with. But I always want to hear everyone's thoughts to know what everyone's preferences are. Totally didn't even look at that. EGQO. 1 second, please. Okay, the code is EGQO. Hey, Amanda. And I'm gonna get that up in the chat for you guys too. There we go. Oh, looks like we got one spot left. We'll give that just a few more. Okay, there's Hopper. You guys are so good at just when I start to say something, you just appear. It's like magic. Hey SD, welcome to game night. And I think your cats wouldn't be doing their job if they didn't distract you. We had a whole saga in the last stream about Sassy's fiance attempting to put together a cat tree. I asked if there were any parts left over, like there always were when I put together cat trees. And if I recall, the answer was inconclusive. Alrighty. If you all are ready, let's go ahead and start.
3, 2, 1.
Well, hello. You've stumbled upon Quiplash 3. My mother, the Quip. I'm Schmitty, but I knew that already. And if you didn't make it into the game, it's no big deal. Get in the audience and vote away. Let's kick it off with round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on your device to answer any way you please. You'll go head-to-head with another player's response, and everyone else votes on their favorite. Sound easy? That's 'cause it is. Points are awarded based on the percentage of people who went for your answer, so make them count.
So there is a bit of a longer time, as you see, with your answer time in this game than with the trivia game. I mean, mostly because they don't want you Googling the answer while you're playing, but it should help those of you who are having more latency issues than others. Well, Allie, I hope you've got some noise cancellation on those headphones. Because I have heard your family during football games. And that's quite a high decibel
Just a few seconds left.
to be listening to. Well, I am geographically closer to Allie, Skip, so it may take a little bit longer for it to get from, like, the US-Canada border all the way down to you.
Writing time is over. What do you say, shall we? First, but not necessarily best, is a sure sign you are currently dating a grizzly bear. Punch in your vote.
Hopper, there is a countdown in the upper left of the streaming screen. So that's the YouTube stream that you have up. And anytime we write or vote on the upper left,
Let's keep
you'll
it
see the
going.
numbers going down.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it blank. Now it gets real. Pick your favorite.
Oh, we're not a predictable audience at all.
Next we have... In the lamest campfire tale, the young couple is terrorized by blank. Time to pick the one you like best.
What kind of troll? Like a treasure troll? Like an under the bridge troll? Like an internet troll? Gotta be more specific here.
Next on the docket, Doctors Without Borders is a much better organization than Doctors Without Blank. Okay, choose your favorite.
And Hopper, you also want to be watching the stream on a separate screen than your phone, ideally, if you're putting your answers into your phone so that you can watch both at the same time.
Next one up. The most innocent thing you could type that would result in a Twitter fight. All right, choose your favorite.
Aaron, I had a dream about one of your cats, so I think I may have been terrorized by her too.
And now... And over here are the fossils of the blank, the world's clumsiest dinosaur. Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite quip.
Esty, the thing about this game is that it's so unpredictable. Like, there's no skill. It's really just luck. It's kind of just how it all comes together.
Next, what did the band the Bare Naked Ladies originally call themselves? And now, pick your favorite.
Those are both really good answers. That's a tough call.
Okay, what's next? You know it's bad when your mom says, "I'm not mad, I'm blank." Never turn down free points is what I always say. That was round one. Let's take a peek at those scores, shall we?
Skip, that sounds like a mild catastrophe.
Get yourselves ready, because round two takes no prisoners. Double the points, double the anxiety.
Oh boy, we're millennials. We love anxiety. I love it how the timer starts and all of the knowledge of the world just flies out of my head. Does that happen to anyone else?
All right, no time like the present. Up to bat, we have the #1 cause of divorce among citizens of Legoland.
Speaking of Legos,
Okay, shower someone with points.
you only have to step on one once.
Next up, serious question. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? All right, vote for the one you like best. Moving right along, America's second favorite pastime. All right, people, it's voting time.
Man, I haven't been to a barbecue or a cookout in a hot minute.
Without further ado, something that should never be decided by a coin toss. Decisions. Choose your favorite.
Take care, Stella, and thanks for hanging out with us.
And here we have the big audience participation action in late-night screenings of The Wizard of Oz. And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
Allie, we are a slightly biased audience. Just slightly.
Let's see how they handle. The worst part about raising a zombie child is blank. Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip.
Hopper, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do about that from my end. Everyone's latency and connectivity is going to depend on their device, their browser, their internet provider, and the speed of their connection. So I've optimized from my end. It's unfortunately just going to vary a little bit
And
per
next,
user.
the best dish to make to impress your vampire boyfriend. Now it gets real. Pick your favorite.
Well, I mean, do we like this boyfriend? So many questions.
All right, check this out. The name for a cruise ship that only caters to single ants. And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
Oh, too soon? You all just gonna put your single ants on the Titanic?
And round 2 is finito. Let's see if the same is true of your score. Welcome to Quiplash, where all quip roads lead. You'll each receive a prompt that requires 3 separate responses. One of you wasn't paying attention, but that's fine.
Oh, I think this part of the game is last time when we were talking about Meryl Streep playing Shrek. Yeah, I'd still very much want to see that. I can't type on anything but a keyboard. I try to sort of fill this time with talking because I know that anyone watching the replay of this live stream is just going to be
Just
like,
a few
wow,
seconds
it's
left.
like a minute of silence. But to type and to talk and to activate all those parts of my brain, I'm not sure I have enough ADD for that.
Sure hope you got your answer in on time. Okay, it's time. 3 things that only get better with age.
I mean, strong argument
Half
for
of winning
Cher,
this game
right?
is just showing up. Here's some points. 3 things currently in the U.S. President's pocket. Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite quip.
Have a good night, Aaron. And Nikki, believe me, I hear you.
There are
That was a
three
really
types
good
of
one.
people in the world: blank, blank, and blank.
Oh man.
Okay, choose your favorite.
Skip, was that the time you guys ended up at Dunkin' Donuts?
3 signs that your neighbor is upset with you.
I just remember waking up and wondering where everybody went.
All right, people, it's voting time. I cannot live with this tension. Show me the final scores.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that. Yeah, no, the mailbox key is not going to open my door, unfortunately. Yay, Nikki! All right. So, for anyone who has not played Quiplash before, that is Quiplash. It's always a good time. It's completely unpredictable. And I think I might be good for one more game. So, I'm going to ask you guys in the chat which you prefer. Do we want to do Quiplash again? Do we want to give TKO a try? Or we can go back for one more round of trivia. Let me know what you prefer. And yes, Nikki, you won. Tiredness and all. Okay, SD would like to play TKO. Another one for TKO. Yeah, Skip, I think the point is to struggle on TKO. You have to go into it knowing that you're not going to make a masterpiece. You know, and that's what makes it even more funny is what people come up with. Oh, Nikki, you can have my love. That's the best prize of all, right? Oh, unfortunately, no prizes and the points don't matter. However, you do get 1 point. Okay, looks like we got TKO, we got trivia, TKO, a Quiplash. Decisions. Decisions, and you're also divided. I could do a poll in the chat, that is true. That would require me to know how to do a poll in the chat. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, if Lucy wants to see TKO, I mean, who am I to deny Lucy some entertainment? Hi, Lucy. I met you once. You probably have no idea who I am. And that's okay. I'm just looking to see real quick if I can figure out how to do the poll, a poll. Oh, I found it. It is in a different software. So just for fun, let's do a poll. Because we can. And learning new things, well, it's sometimes fun, but we'll say it's fun in this case. TKO or... And go. There should be a poll appearing shortly in your chat box on the YouTube live stream. Oh, and I don't get to vote. That's interesting. I really have no preference. I'm just happy to be spending some time with you guys tonight and relaxing and enjoying the games. I would like to see the poll. Okay, there we go. Oh. Looks like TKO might be our winner. I think at 50% we're gonna have to go with TKO. So let's get it started. So as usual, please let me log in first until I can figure out a better way to display that so that I can lead the game for you. Okay. Our room code is UUHG. And I'm going to pin that in the chat in just a second. There we go. So on your device that you're using, I assume most will use probably their smartphone. You want to go ahead and put in the room code, your desired display name, and then choose a little animal to represent yourself. Oh, I picked the wrong one. I'm usually the thing that I thought was a unicorn, but it's actually not a unicorn. It's more like a weird Pokemon thing. I'll be the cat today. It's all good. Alright. We're all in here, and the audience is still coming in. You can join as the audience at any time. So if you need to step away for a second, well, I mean, I guess you can't watch it while you're on replay, but if you're here now, if you're in the live stream, you can join the audience at any time. Oh, we've also got to have a victory quote. I almost forgot about that part. We'll give everyone a second to come up with their victory quote, which we'll display in the event that they win. All right. If we're all ready, let's go.
3, 2, 1. Welcome to TKO. I am the tournament master, and my mind is a lethal weapon. Go ahead, try and attack my mind. Ouch! What? I wasn't ready. I have brought you all here to T-Shirt Island because I sense in you a great power. And because I bought some furniture on the internet and it takes at least 2 people to put it together, please.
Naturally sassy.
Your journey to victory begins here, at the training grounds. You will use your device to draw 3 drawings. But what should I draw, I hear you ask? Pretty much whatever, I reply, and if you can't think of something, hit the suggestion button. Begin your first drawing. Now.
And I will say that it's very normal to feel a sudden feeling of panic because you have no idea what to draw. And my best advice is to just look around you and see what you see wherever you are, and use that as inspiration to make your drawing. Because it's not going to make sense anyway. Especially once we get the prompts put together with the drawings, it's going to make absolutely no sense. But like in a really fun way. Like I said, I've got to show you guys what we came up with that Allie sent me for Christmas. And that wasn't even like a completed one. That was just, I started to draw, I promise it was a pumpkin. Okay, I started to draw it, and then I don't know what happened. I guess I pressed the submit button, and it went through as it was. And it got paired up with a really funny quote.
Time is about to expire. You may want to finish up. Decent enough, but a bit traditional. This time try changing your shirt color with the little tabs at the bottom. Begin drawing 2.
At least we got some nice little catchy music to listen to. Doot, doot, doot. That's probably not at all the part that you're hearing right now. It's like a lot of time, and yet not a lot of time. All at the same time.
Make haste before time runs out.
Thank you, Amanda.
One drawing to go. Let your freak flag fly, man. Begin.
Oh, I'm sure Allie is rocking the drawing skip. She usually does.
Time goes short. Hurry up and finish already. You show promise, most of you. For your last exercise, you will write as many slogans or phrases as you can. Something really clever or really dumb. I'm sure anything you write will be one of those. And there's no shame in hitting the suggestion button if you need it. Go!
You know, I am not
Well,
the
I
best
know that's
typer.
not your best material. Write another.
Like on a keyboard, I'm like 100 plus words per minute or whatever really fast is, but to tap and type, oof.
Only seconds remain.
Oh. Not sure if that last one got in.
All right then. Your training is complete. Now point your eyes at your device. The fates have blessed you with a series of pictures and slogans. Select one of each to create your t-shirt champion. I don't want to pressure you, but a lot is riding on this.
SD, how do we change the brush size?
Good. I hope you're ready. Let the tournament begin.
Amanda, I think a lot of
one.
it is lowering your expectations.
Versus
You'll see.
fight. Using your devices to vote.
I'm not sure if your name is Ajos or Agos, but I'm sorry you're having some technical issues. It may be within your browser or your device. Hopefully, the next round that we play, which may be in the next stream, will go a little bit more smoothly for you.
Versus attack.
Unfortunately, technology isn't perfect. We just gotta do the best we can.
Oh, a new challenger appears. Attack! Versus fight. controversies. Battle!
So majestic, Nikki. Oh, well, Nikki, I guess, wasn't the artist, just the person who paired it together, which is kind of confusing in this
A
game,
new challenger appears.
but nevertheless, it is majestic.
Battle!
What happened?
A new challenger appears. Fight each other! Winners! Oh, I need a breather. Let's take a training break.
They're so beautiful.
Use your devices to enter one new drawing and as many new slogans as you wish. Hey, try not to screw this up, okay? Go!
Oh, SD was right. If you tap the little dot in the upper left-hand corner, behold, you have a different size paintbrush. Oh, and my tablet has frozen. Excellent. Oh, we'll see if I can salvage this one, but I don't know. Oh, this is going a little rough over here.
Make haste before time runs out.
I am making haste. I can only make haste so quick.
Make some words. Only seconds remain. The second gauntlet is upon us, and the withered hand of Lady Luck has shuffled your drawings and slogans. Begin your new shirt design now.
Oh my goodness, so many options. Yeah, Sassy, any latency in the YouTube stream or YouTube chat that you're noticing, you can always refresh that and you won't lose where you are in the game.
Gauntlet 2. Versus... I want you to fight. A tie on the first fight. I choose this one. A new challenger appears. Fight.
Tough decisions here. It's so cute.
A new challenger appears. Fight.
Love that monkey though. That was so cute.
A new challenger appears. Engage in an altercation.
Nikki, that was awesome. I think I just voted against myself. Yup. Alright.
A new challenger appears. Go ahead and fight already.
I may or may not have like 300 Beanie Babies in the next room right now.
Oh, a new challenger appears. Battle.
So if anyone would like some Beanie Babies, please get in touch. Please. Skip, I love you, but I literally never want to see another Beanie Baby as long as I live.
A new challenger appears. Engage one another in violence.
Nikki, are you sure you only want one?
Winners! So it's come to this, the final gauntlet. Only the strongest shirts from the previous rounds will compete, and only one will come out alive.
Well, Skip, let me see if I can sell this lot of 300.
Versus?
I will let you know.
Fight! Versus. Fight!
Oh, I like both of these so much. Oh, this is hard.
Versus.
Nikki, did
Attack.
Lucy give you a prompt for that one too?
We have a champion. As
Nice.
tournaments go, that was up there. Did anyone tape that? Get me a copy, okay? I'll give you a blank VHS.
Well, congratulations, Edgy. And thanks for choosing my art of my Tums bottle. Remember when I said, like, look around and see what is around you that can inspire you? Yeah. Well, everybody, thank you so much for joining me this evening. We went for a pretty long time tonight. Usually aim for about 90 minutes. And I will be alternating the days that I'm planning on doing gaming streams. Because when I did a poll, everyone was totally split on basically every day of the week. So going forward, I'm gonna just switch up the days. And it might be weekly, it might be every 10 days, not more than 2 weeks, I don't think. So that everyone gets a pretty equal chance to be able to participate and play. And I am so happy you all could join me and participate in, if not in the game, then in the audience. You guys are every bit just as important. I hope that you enjoyed all of the games. And if you have any recommendations of games that you would like us to try in the future, especially different Jackbox games, because those are very easy they're easier than most games for people to be able to participate in without any downloads, registration, installs, all that kinds of things. Although we are going to be branching into some interesting gaming options that Allie and Skip and I are actively working on. So stay tuned for that, because the three of us are a recipe for chaos. It's gonna be the best, worst idea I ever had. So have a great night, take care, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time.